Good evening, everyone. This is day 44 of growing vegetables in Canada outdoors. As my daughter and I transition from the indoor grow season to getting all of our stuff outdoors organically right through the Canadian summer. For day 44 nighttime, let's take a quick gander. So over here to our lonesome tomato plant where you can see there's beautiful tomatoes on the plant. This was the last one of the bunch. We didn't want to waste it, so we found a spot for it. In our garden, it is divided by different sections from our peppers to tomatoes. There's potatoes, corn. We'll go along right along the way here. For our pepper section, we do have some quick fires right along into some Carolina Reapers, into some Big Berthas. You can see lots of peppers, and then into our chilies, which there's a bunch that need to be harvested, looking great. In the front of the peppers, we have a bunch of the companions from our basils to marigolds, petunias, salems, and again, some more marigolds. Right along into our tomato section where we have different varieties of tomatoes and lots of tomatoes all over the plant, growing well. And all in between them, we have onions. Onions are a great companion to your tomatoes. They're also great pest controllers in the garden. And then we have also more companions from your basils to salems, petunias, curries, again, more salems and marigolds. Behind our first cattle arch where we have our potatoes. And then right in front on the cattle arch where we have some cantaloupes, followed by our black diamond watermelons. Over here where we have our celery, followed by onions in the back. Some more potatoes right along into our companion plants, marigolds, salems, curries, petunias, and again some more marigolds. Right along into our corn section where you can see everything is looking great. And then we have our bushy Jamaican callaloo that is growing incredibly well. We harvested a few. We are going to give it a good trim back this weekend, but it is looking great. They are excellent companion plants with your corn. On to our second cattle arch where we have our loofah gourds, right along into some cucamelons. In the back where we have some more cucamelons, followed by our regular cucumbers. See, things are looking great. Then to our last cattle arch where we have our pumpkins with beautiful pumpkins starting. As these get heavier, we do have some hammocks that are fruit hammocks that we are going to use. They are looking great right now. It is about, as you can see in size, witness here. So you can see from my hand, they're growing pretty well. So we're gonna have to get those on. Right beside it, we do have some acorns, which you can see, butternut squashes. Everything's looking great. Into our last part of the garden here where we have our beans, our green climbing beans, where everything is doing well. We did do a couple of harvests off it already. More is coming back. As you can see, lots of flowers. So these are going to start producing more and more every day. And we'll have to begin to harvest more, which is looking great. Over to our cold weather crop section where we have some onions, more onions over here. We have some Italian oregano, thyme, and rosemary. Into our greenhouse where we have a bunch of items we'll go over. You don't want to miss out. We are going to go on live tonight. And if you're available, 10 p.m., roughly 9:30, 10 p.m. Eastern here in Ontario. We're going to try and get on live. I'd love to chat with as many of you as possible. But nonetheless, right now we do have our parsley, followed by some basil that is growing back nicely after a complete harvest. To a bunch of our tomato plants are international from Germany and Italy. We got these planted on our last live where you can see they're doing quite well. Followed by our pineapple plant that is looking great. And right beside it, nothing yet, but we planted a peach. Over to our olive trees that are looking great and growing day by day. So over here, as many of you would remember, this was a plant that we started indoors, our tomato plant that was producing right through the winter. And we brought it outside where it is producing again a lot more. As you can see, it's fantastic. My daughter loves these cherry tomatoes. And as you can see, it's just filled. Over to our potted items where we have our potted strawberries, followed by my daughter's chamomile that she has to get to harvesting. And into our recycling bin potatoes, which are looking great. So thank you so much once again, everyone. My daughter and I really appreciate the support. And again, if you're around tonight, around 9:30, 10 p.m. Eastern time here in Ontario, we are going to try and make on live. So if you see that we're live and you're available to join, I would love to chat with as many of you as possible. And also, if you can, please visit our website at canadianveggies.com for 100% organic items, apparel, and some of the services that we offer. Again, for day 44 nighttime, thanks for tuning in.